All right. We'll get Bonnet clean this bedroom real quick and just try to scrub all these stains out. We've got some candy just stuck in the carpet, and hopefully we're hoping it'll come right out.
Most of it. All of it.
Okay. Then here in a second he's getting up to this blue stain, which hopefully is going to come right out. You'd be amazed what it does.
A lot of stuff comes out.
And if it doesn't, they're not concerned with it because
It's so little amount.
yeah. See if we get lucky on that one. And it faded a little bit. Just a little bit more.
Most of it. If we spray some ammonia on it, it probably come out.
If there's an abrupt stop, it's my battery suddenly is getting low and I may have to stop and switch batteries. But otherwise I'm going to try to leave this on for the duration. Now the worst stain is this area right here. And that stuff, most of the other stuff just came right out, it's just dirt.
Since I know I'm coming into that big old nasty stain, I'm gonna clean the rest of the room since my bonnet's clean. I'm gonna clean it with this side of the bonnet. When I get to that heavy stain, I'll switch the bonnet over and go for broke with a clean bonnet.
Well, it's easy, but it's boring sometimes. What time did we start this today? About 11?
I don't know.
For everything?
Maybe.
Yeah, we've been on this job. We went back to switch equipment, but we probably got in with all the vacuuming and everything. We're probably approaching our first hour.
That goes pretty quick.
Yeah, and that's because we took about a half hour almost to go home and switch equipment. We took all the vacuums and everything back home.
If we weren't shooting videos, we could be done now with all
Yeah.
of it. We've been done a long
When we shoot videos a lot slower because
Well,
I'd be getting the living room finished while he's in here doing this. And I'm gonna stand over here because
But
it's
we
better
do this
lighting.
for the entertainment of the people who like it.
Yeah, because if you can't be entertained, what's the point of it all?
That's right.
You know? No, the nice thing about these things is when we do a job, if we just did the job and got our money, and that was the end of it, then, you know, it's forgotten. But when we make a video, it's gonna last forever. Well, not forever, but it's gonna last long enough that other people can see it and enjoy it.
It's gonna last long enough to get some comments of various sorts.
Yeah, we always get lots of nice comments and lots of not so nice comments on every video.
Yeah, there's trolls out there.
Yeah.
They wanna tell you something that's not true. But we laugh at them.
Yeah, and if you know, just in case you're wondering if you've ever left a negative comment with us, you probably got banned because we just don't put up with anything.
Nope.
If you have
Here's this dirty stuff.
if you word things, you know, nicely, you know, then it's fine to disagree or have another opinion to a point. But, you know, my thing
as long as you're cool.
yeah, my thing is if someone goes to the effort to put a video up on YouTube and they put some work and time into it, it's not right for someone to come along and just sit there and downgrade it and everything and get away with that. So I encourage everybody who has a channel, don't let people put negative stuff on your channel. Don't let them insult you and question you and do too much because they're not putting any effort into that except maybe typing a couple paragraphs.
Yeah, why put the work into making what you consider a nice video and then someone come along and slam it?
Yeah, just remember it's your channel and it's your identity's associated with it. Yeah. And so be careful about letting people come on there and try to insult you and everything because they don't have a right to do that. unless you can go to their house and you can assault them in their own living room, which you aren't able to do, so. Anyway,
Most of these people that insult us, if they can meet us in real life, they keep their mouths shut.
yeah,
They-
that's the thing about trolls and things like that, and the best thing to do is ignore them. You ban them from your channel, and then, I wish there was a way you could just make them not be able to see your videos anymore, but you can't do that, but you can sure make it where they can't say anything to you anymore.
Yeah, you people that want to talk smart, I wish you could see me in real life. I'd talk to you then.
Yeah,
Face to face, it'd be fun.
well, and you don't want to get in, we don't get in confrontations with people on comments and things like that, because everyone's entitled to their opinion, but we don't have to put it up on our channel. We got the right to choose, and we do. So, you may notice that we don't get a lot of bad comments up on our videos, but it's because we
don't allow them.
We don't allow that stuff.
We're not gonna let somebody wreck our channel. We put a lot of work into this and a lot of years, and someone's not gonna come along and make some stupid comment and then get to be posted. If they want to talk against us, they can start a I Hate Joe Wheeler channel, if that's what they want to do. But they're not gonna get it on our stuff, on our channel.
And you remember too, you're trying to, if you put very many videos up and you decide to monetize them, you're trying to get some of your time and effort back in making a little money off your videos.
Yeah.
And most of your videos may not do all that well, but you may have some to do, but it's nice when you get paid on a job if you can keep getting paid because you monetize your videos. And our videos are a little different because instead of putting up videos about carpet cleaning per se, we're putting up videos and people are watching because of the equipment we use, because it's something they would consider buying. Because we've had like people with truck mounts and things like that ask us, how come they don't get the views and they don't get the attention that we get, and it's because the average person doesn't really care about seeing a truck mount clean a carpet. I mean, it's not that it's not interesting and everything, but they're not thinking about buying one, so they don't really care about seeing how good of a job they do, and so it's a different niche. And I know a lot of we've had a lot of carpet cleaners who've been pretty hostile with us in the past, and it's because they don't think it's right. We get a lot of views. But what they don't understand is because we're showing people equipment that they're thinking about buying so they can see how it works, and that's a different category.
Yeah, we more or less clean carpets, but we demo equipment at the same time.
And it's a long-term demo.
And there's nothing wrong with a truck mount, but we're not going to demo a truck mount and get people to purchase 30 or 40 of them this year like we do orbiters or vacuums or rug doctors. How are we going to sell them on Amazon?
Yeah, and we sell Oric orbiters on Amazon, and we've sold a bunch of them. And it's not a lot of money, but I mean, that's one of the reasons you make videos, if you want to be able to show people the equipment.
It's money for nothing that we'll take.
Yeah, and that's the thing, if we demonstrate a piece of equipment over several months or years, and people can see how it works and what it's capable of doing, and they decide to buy one, and they use our link, that's great. And if they decide to just buy one and some other source, that's fine too.
And we're not trying to talk people out of truck mounts and stuff. I mean,
No.
they're good machines.
This kind of work that we do, if you feel competent to try it, and you're that kind of a person that likes to do their own work as much as possible, that's what we're showing you. You can do this on your own, but if you're more comfortable with a professional, that's a good way to go. We don't think there's anything wrong with professional cleaners at all.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's coming up
Very
pretty
stable
good.
removed.
Just needs to be extracted.
I don't mean it rude, but when you can do this kind of stuff, you don't need a professional at your house. You don't need to pay them $300-400 to clean your carpet when you can just do this.
Well, we've been doing this off and on since the late 70s. It was one of our first jobs, was cleaning offices after school, and we had to clean the carpets a little bit here and there, and the equipment that was available back in the late 70s was not very good equipment. So, and most of the people back then were still using buffers and using bonnets to clean, and that's it's one of the oldest methods, and it still works real well.
We like it.
If we could have had the equipment we have now back in the late 70s, then it would have been incredible to be able the kind of work you could have done back then.
So look at that.
Yeah, it's looking good.
When you push the nap towards the wall, you can see the stains out at the carpet's blonde. And this carpet won't be perfect, but it will improve a whole lot.
Now these bonnets will stay stay damp a long time, but you don't want to use a dry bonnet.
Well, I put a ton of pre-spray on the carpet. I get the carpets wet. I don't try to keep them dry. I get them wet because it works better. And some people want to barely put water on the carpet, but the more water you put, the easier your results.
All right, he's about done.
I am done. I'm just.
All right, and we've got the Rug Doctor filled up with hot tap water, and of course we're going to basically be picking up the rest of the pre-spray we put down. So there's no soap in the Rug Doctor. I notice it's getting a little cloudy in there. You want to make sure you clean these filter screens once in a while, because that helps keep the airflow going. If you don't clean that screen, it gets clogged up at all, you're going to lose your airflow in your vacuum. I think I will give that a good washing before we start the machine up. Anyway, let's see. This is, in here is basically finished with the scrubbing.
A lot of the gray's out. It might look grayer. I put a lot of pre-spray in it, so it's lighter than the other areas of the carpet, but.
Yeah.
And it's got a gray area that won't come out a little bit, but we got like 95% of the gray out. And so,
Well, when there's been a bed in here for a long period of time, and this is the carpet that gets walked on, it's gonna wear differently, so it's gonna look a little bit different when it's clean, because the texture's changed.
yeah, it's carpet wear.
Yeah, but it's no big deal.
It looks good.
And we're probably not gonna rake this one right now, because the maintenance guy's gonna be up here as soon as we get done, and he's gonna be working, so we'll probably come back and check it tomorrow and see if we may even have to post vac it if he tramps the carpet down too much, but anyway, stay tuned. We're getting ready to start extraction. It'll be a separate video, but we're done with the bonnet cleaning, so thanks for watching.